An electrifying opening that uses the image of a plastic anatomy model of abdominal organs to shock the audience into awareness. Beneath the surface, unseen systems are working relentlessly to keep us alive. This section reframes struggle, pain, and pressure as proof of internal strength, igniting urgency and self-belief, a deep psychological dive into how abdominal organs function without applause, mirroring how success is built in silence. This section motivates listeners to embrace boring, repetitive, unglamorous work as the true foundation of greatness. A powerful warning section illustrating what happens when we ignore internal signals, physically and psychologically. It connects poor habits, emotional suppression, and lack of self-respect to breakdown, urging proactive self-mastery, practical strategies for restoring alignment, routines, boundaries, mental nutrition, and identity discipline. This section turns anatomy into a blueprint for rebuilding resilience and inner order, a fierce, emotionally charged conclusion that challenges the audience to honor their internal systems, act with intention, and live like their inner structure matters, because it does. Look at this. A plastic anatomy model, hollow eyes, bright colors, clean lines, liver, stomach, intestines laid bare like something simple, something mechanical. Most people glance at it and move on. But if you really look, if you truly understand what you're seeing, you should feel humbled. Because everything you are standing on right now, every breath you've taken today, every step that carried you into this room was powered by systems you've never thanked, never seen, and never once applauded. Inside you, right now, there is a war for survival being fought every second, and you're winning it without even noticing. Your abdominal organs do not wait for motivation. They do not ask for permission. They do not negotiate with discomfort. They work relentlessly. When you're asleep, distracted, afraid, or doubting yourself, they are still processing, filtering, absorbing, eliminating. No excuses, no drama, just execution. And here's the truth most people are never told. You are already built with the architecture of discipline. You were born with it. The problem is not that you lack strength. The problem is you've forgotten how much of it is already inside you. That plastic model is a mirror. It's showing you the raw truth of how life actually works. Nothing important is flashy. Nothing essential begs for attention. The systems that matter most operate in silence. Your liver doesn't announce that it's detoxifying your blood. Your intestines don't post updates about breaking down nutrients. Your stomach doesn't wait until conditions are perfect. It adapts, it adjusts, it handles pressure, and it does this under conditions that would break most people mentally. Now ask yourself this: if the most vital parts of your body can function under constant pressure, toxicity, and demand, why have you convinced yourself that you can't handle discomfort? Why have you decided that stress is a signal to quit instead of proof that you're alive and engaged in something meaningful? You've been taught to chase inspiration, to wait until you feel ready, to only move when confidence magically appears. But your body doesn't operate that way. Survival doesn't wait for confidence. Growth doesn't wait for comfort. Function doesn't wait for applause. It just happens, or it fails, and your body has chosen every day of your life to function. Think about that the next time you say, I'm tired. Think about that the next time you say, I can't do this. Because inside you is a system that has endured hunger, illness, stress, emotional trauma, bad decisions, late nights, and neglect, and still showed up, still processed, still fought for you. This is not a metaphor about anatomy. This is a wake-up call about identity. You are not fragile. You are structured. You are engineered for endurance. You are designed to handle complexity. The problem is not pressure. Pressure reveals design. Pressure shows you what's real. When you feel overwhelmed, that's not weakness. That's capacity being tested. When life compresses you, squeezes you, challenges you, it's doing exactly what digestion does, breaking things down so they can be transformed into energy. Pain is not the enemy. Avoidance is. That plastic model doesn't bleed. It doesn't suffer, but you do. And that makes you Eve and more powerful, because you don't just function, you choose. You can align your actions with the same ruthless efficiency your body already lives by. You can stop demanding perfection and start demanding consistency. You can stop romanticizing comfort and start respecting systems. Right now, the most dangerous lie you believe is that you need something outside yourself to become who you're meant to be. You don't. You already possess the blueprint. Discipline is not something you acquire. It's something you remember. It's something you reclaim. If your organs waited until they felt inspired, you'd be dead. If they quit every time conditions were harsh, you'd be gone. Let that sink in. Your survival depends on silent commitment, on systems that don't negotiate with resistance. So the question isn't whether you're capable. The question is whether you're willing to live in alignment with what you already are, whether you'll find